Last episode, I built this epic Minecraft castle, but the issue is, it is completely empty, minus all these zombies. Okay. So today, I'm gonna complete my castle by adding in tons of fancy rooms and royal decorations, all in Minecraft Hardcore. So first off, let's get rid of all the mobs in here. Then let's place down a nice oak floor. This would be a lot easier if there weren't a million mobs still spawning here. This is my castle, not yours. And perfect. Oh, Enderman, come on, guy. Where'd you come from? But carrying on, our castle's gonna have 2 floors, with the first floor being the king's living area, which is me. So let's divide this first floor into 5 major rooms, with this first room being the main castle hub, and 4 epic smaller rooms like the king's bedroom, the kitchen, the library, and more. And then, of course, I need to make a nice doorway to actually get inside the castle, because this is just a giant hole in the wall. Oh, I see you! You thought you were gonna sneak up on me. Well, unfortunately for you, Farzy's a king who still does his own landscaping. So I kind of want to extend this castle out and make a giant staircase here, because I feel like every castle needs a grand master entrance, not just like a door. You gotta look rich to be rich. You know, that's a bad message for the kids. Kids, I'm joking. But for the sake of this video, let's look rich. So let's take a little bit of tuff and raise up our mountain, just so it fully covers our staircase area. Now we're gonna start placing down some stairs, and I think we're gonna have this like wrap up zombie. Really? I can't put any more torches down. I have them everywhere. Oh, they're up there. I will fix that later. But yeah, we're gonna go like this, and do the same staircase on the other side. And after a few more details, boom. Although I'm not sure if it's too hard to tell the difference because it's just a big white blob right now. So I kind of want to put some like castle gates here. Castles have those, right? So let's make some sticks, and let's make some crimson fences, and perhaps I just do something like this. Yeah, you know what? I don't hate that at all. That's actually pretty sweet. Then we walk in, and I'll fix the floor, of course, and we have our castle. Perfect. Now, not only do we have a sick entrance into the first floor, but we also have a grand staircase up to our future second floor. Oh. Yeah, there's a second door, isn't there? Well, I'm not doing that. What castle has a back door anyways? At that point, you're just asking to get invaded. And I am a king who prioritizes safety. Not because he's lazy, because he's smart. Yeah, definitely that one. Now, for this giant main room, the main thing I want to put in here is an aquarium. So first things first, we're gonna need a lot of glass. Do I have any cyan glass anywhere? Well, I have light blue. Yeah, that'll work. So let's hop here in the middle and make a giant glass circle. Oh, that's not silk touch. Now let's raise all the glass up. And since I want this aquarium to be gigantic, we're gonna make it visible through both floors. That way, no matter where I am, Farzy sees his fishies. And there we have it, a giant floating tub of water. So now we gotta decorate the inside of here. So I used coral, seagrass, and sea pickles to make an ecosystem. And then we headed out to the warm ocean biome to capture some exotic fish. All right, I have a shulker box full of water buckets and I'm not afraid to use it. We're looking for some prize catches right now. Like you right here. Come back, hey. Oh, I'd love a dolphin in my thing, but I don't think I can put those in a bucket. So I guess we'll just settle for more of you. Ooh, axolotl, where'd you come from? Ow, where'd you come from too? Whoa, that's a cool looking cave. Oh, and there's glow squid down there. And there's diamonds down here. This is the coolest cave of all time. Also, Minecraft, let me get glow squid in a bucket. This is stupid. I mean, I guess diamonds are a nice consolation. Now, let's chuck all the fishies up here into the pond. Tank. That's what it's called, the tank. Fishies go in the tank. Like, what are these fish names? Chichled, parrotfish, Moorish Idol. That sounds like a cow's version of American Idol. I am gonna stop telling my dad jokes. But I am gonna save 2 of my tropical fish because there's a slim chance if I breed 2 axolotls, they will give me a blue one. And that'd be sick for my aquarium. Become blue. He's pink. And they're trying to hypnotize me. You know, you guys can just stay there. That's kind of a cool feature of the castle. But that being said, our aquarium is done. Wait, actually, we're gonna chuck some sea lanterns up here for some extra lighting. And now we're done. What a good looking aquarium. You don't belong in here. Nice. But now with the aquarium all done, it was time for us to decorate the rest of the main room. So we started off by raising up the walls and laying down a floor for the second level. And as I do this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. And also while I'm at it, I might want to put some torches in here so these guys don't spawn anymore. That would be wise. Okay, so I want to carve out doors for each of the 4 little rooms. And I kind of already did that, but I want to make it look a little more epic and grand. So I'm thinking we peel these back and make kind of like a triangle castle-looking door frame, like this. Now we're gonna sprinkle in some walls, or maybe make these diorite. And we'll add in a bunch of little details like this. Maybe some flowers, and some hanging lanterns, and maybe a little something like this, if I can figure it out. This might take some trial and error. Okay, Farzy, look at you go. This is way better. Now we'll just make 4 more of these. All right, boom. So now I gotta figure out how we're gonna fill up the rest of this space. But I feel like adding a whole bunch of flowers would look sick here because it's kind of like a lobby in a way. Like imagine, here's the door and you walk into just like colorful nature and water. I think that'll be pretty sick. Also, I am out of fireworks, so I need to walk home. Or I could just pick flowers right here. I didn't even realize these are all here. Now we actually have to walk back home because we're gonna put some carpets in. But while I'm here, this was a firework farm at one point. I see something happening in there, but I'm not getting fireworks. So the farm is broken. Yay. I guess I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. But okay, into my sheep farm to get some carpet. And for a color, I mean, we're using crimson wood a lot, so red would make sense. But I don't know, something about cyan just like tickles my fancy, so I'm doing that. Oh, I hate when Minecraft does that. Oh, that means I gotta do this little derpy thing where I put wool there so it looks color-coded. But I hate those weird shadows. Farzy, it's fine. Patience. They taught you this in therapy. I don't have anger problems. You do. But after all the carpets were in place, we started decorating the walls with paintings and covering the floor with tons of barrels that contain riches. And most importantly, I've been hiding hidden torch lighting under all the carpets so I don't have to have any of these ugly things on the floor anymore. But yeah, this place is coming quite together now, and all I have left is to fill in this little spot back here. And I have an idea for this. Throughout human history, tons of old kings had pet tigers, which I am sure is no longer allowed, but this is Minecraft, so I want a pet tiger. So I'm gonna fly down here and borrow some iron bars, simply because there is no reason for this cage to be here anymore. Unless I put the tiger in here, but no, then he'll just go to the nether. And I don't think nether tigers are a good idea. Now we're gonna make a little cage back here for the tiger. Now we just gotta go get a tiger. Minecraft has tigers, right? So allow me to introduce you guys to my tiger summoning potion. So for anyone who's not picking up on the joke, I'm gonna summon a raid and capture a ravager to use as my tiger. Because sadly, Minecraft doesn't have real tigers yet. Or maybe you can be my tiger. You're scary, right? Villagers, take cover. It's time to go safari mode. Oh, it's starting. Okay. Armor on. I don't have any arrows in my bow. That is very unfortunate news for me. So it looks like King Farzy has to do things the old-fashioned way. On guard! Be gone, you foul beast! Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. That was rude to that guy. He's not a foul beast. Trident! I have no idea where they are. Wait, what? They're all in the cave! Yo, what are you guys doing down here? Oh, thank you for making my life so easy. I appreciate it. Oh, Ravager! I mean lion! I mean tiger! Come down here, you foul beast! And yes, I'm talking to you! Yes, keep coming, keep coming. All right, this is actually really easy now. Sorry, villagers, for the inconvenience. I see them dying over there. But that is not my problem. Oh, that boy is chopping trees! Oh, I didn't know you had that ability in you. Ah! All right, buddy, right this way. And get in here. It appears I am now the lion, and this is his castle. All right, come on in here, buddy. All right, go. Be evasive. Quick. Yeah. And just like that, the main room is complete. Isn't he cute? Look at his little cute face. Now it's time for us to build the other 4 rooms, which also meant we had to put in some more walls. And I think stone brick should do the trick. Also, I feel like I gotta do something about these windows. Because on the outside, they look kind of cool, but on the inside, they're just like ugly. So we're actually gonna cover these up with black concrete because from the outside, it looks very pretty against the white background of the castle. Then we're gonna extend these calcite walls around the concrete to make it look a little more natural, which takes something like this and turns it into something like this. But anyways, our first room here is going to be the king's master bedroom. Friendly reminder, I'm the king, so we're gonna obviously need a bed. What else is in a bedroom? Well, in my bedroom, I see YouTube plaques and a half-eaten sandwich with a fly on it. I should clean more. So yeah, I'm not the best reference for a good bedroom, but let's figure it out. I know most bedrooms have like bureaus and pantries. What do you call them? The thing you put your clothes in? Dressers. So I'm gonna make a bunch of these dressers and shelves and just make it look like we have furniture in here. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. This makes me kind of sad because I used to be really good at building furniture and I just feel like I lost the touch. Is Farzy washed up? Find out next. But don't lose hope in me yet, because now if I get some clay, we can actually make some pots and put some plants and decorations on said furniture, which will hopefully kind of salvage how bad it looks. And what better block to save the day than cherry saplings? Now we're also gonna put down some of my jewelry, like my gold earrings, which I guess means I need 2 of them because earrings is plural. And of course my gold Rolex watch and Farzy's icy chains because he likes jewelry. Get it? Get it, guys? Like chains? Isn't that funny? Listen, I'm not the best builder in the world, but your boy knows how to have some fun. Now, speaking of fashion, I want to make one of these rooms a closet for all my clothes. So we're gonna use end rods as like one of those hanging bars to put coat hangers on. And I think for clothes, we are going to make a bunch of banners and maybe possibly put them in a loom and make them look pretty. I don't even know how to use this thing. It's okay. Farzy wears basic clothing. And let's see. Wait, no, Minecraft. Okay, maybe I can use chains. Oh, and I'm 1 chain short because I used it on the decor. This is like when rappers sell their chains because they're going broke years later. Now let's just put a little ceiling in here and put a little something here so we know there's a thing here. I don't know what I'm saying right now. You hopefully get it. Closet complete. Now we're gonna make a bathroom, which I guess is just gonna be like this, and a mirror. Honestly, I wish I knew more about bathrooms to like make a better one, but this is all I got. Then I made the bed nice and fancy, added in some cool custom carpets, and threw in some art for the walls. All right, Farzy knows how to clean up good. This is actually like really pretty. And now for the final thing I want to do is I want to have a pet. Hey puppy, come here. You want to live with Farzy? Yes, you do. Yeah, and I'm going to name you Rufus. Rufus! Bro, you peed on my carpet! All right, that's it. You're taking your own separate space. You can live in this extra corner that I forgot to decorate. Enjoy. Now it's time to move on to our chest room. So we're gonna start this off with a giant stone brick wall, followed by some spruce pillars, and in between the spruce, we're gonna put down our chests, just to make everything look a little more fancy. Okay, looking decent, but there's still some space up here at the top that I don't really like. So we're gonna take a pit stop in the nether to go to my froglight farm, because I think these guys will make a fine addition to the build. Whoa, where am I? Wow, where are you? Why are you here? Why are you alive? Why are you mad at me? So many questions. And boom. And after adding in a few more details here and there, we have an absolutely stunning chest room. Although I do want to put something here because this is like an awkward just blank spot. So maybe we do something like an ender chest. And if we're gonna do that, we're also gonna stop here at my world's safest base build so we can collect a few of my diamond blocks. Because I think it would look pretty sweet if we had our ender chest on like a cool, rich platform like this. And we go boom, boom, boom. And we go boom. And there we go. Farzy's chest room is complete. And for our final 2 rooms, we're gonna build a kitchen in here, which will consist of a beautiful dining table here in the middle, a bunch of cool kitchen-y shelves, and most importantly, we're gonna make a freezer in here to store our raw meat. Because every good kitchen has frozen food, not fresh food. That's probably not accurate, actually. Give me some of this, and some of that, and maybe a little bit of snow, which I actually don't have any of. Yeah, it's fine, who cares? So why don't we put some walls up? and throw down some piles of ice in the corners. And then for the most important part, the campfires. If we get a whole bunch of raw meat, you can actually place it down on a campfire, but put the fire out before the meat cooks, and you get like meat storage on a piece of wood. So yeah, we gotta go find a whole bunch of raw meat. Oh, hey buddy, it's you again. You are so cute. Okay, you know what? You can stay. I made a mistake. Okay, back to getting meat. Chicken jockey. Like the Minecraft movie. I love Jack Black. I mean, Minecraft. And kitchen complete. And last but not least, for the final room of the downstairs, we're gonna make a library. Because King Farzy is a genius and he reads books because that's what geniuses do. And for this library, we threw down a ton of bookshelves, a nice academic table, and even an enchanting room. And the best part about this is I actually need to use this right now because my shovel and my bow are about to explode and I'd like to get new things. I'm gonna grab some of you, craft one of you, and craft one of you. Come on, Farzy needs a really good shovel. I mean, that's okay, but that one's actually oh, that has mending on it. I'm silly, but I could just combine these, right? And just go like bada bing, bada boom, and look at that. Perfect. So yeah, library complete. Moving on to the next thing. Oh, we're being invaded. Maybe the next thing should be like bodyguards. Everybody meet Clyde. Whoa. Oh. And Bonnie. Bonnie and Clyde, you guys are my guardians of the castle. Here, have a pumpkin, which is actually like your head, so that was probably very offensive. I am very sorry for that, Bonnie and Clyde. Carrying on. But before we start working on the second floor, I wanted to add a few more details to the outside of the castle, like adding in some extra color to the walls, decorating the balconies, and even adding in some giant gardens onto the roof. I don't know if it's gonna look good or not, but something about a roof garden just sounds really fancy to me. And even more so if we use exotic plants like some of these guys. And oh, that looks really good. Okay, the flowers, A++. The whole thing is absolutely perfect. Which means now it's time for us to work on the second floor, which is currently inhabited by many, many mobs. Like a lot, like a real lot of mobs. Okay, I'm gonna get some reinforcements. And by reinforcements, I mean the sun. The sun is my reinforcement. So after clearing out all the mobs, we began putting up some walls just like we did downstairs. And speaking of downstairs, I also made a second staircase to make it look a little nicer from the inside. And of course, last but not least, we added in a whole bunch of decorations. And I even threw in some balcony doors so we can get out here and enjoy our beautiful view. But now it's time to tackle our final 4 rooms. Now, if you guys remember, the first floor was for my own kingly stuff. But these rooms up here are going to be for strategy and defense to defend our kingdom against the evil mobs. So I think the first thing we need is a map room. That way our smartest kingdom members can scour the land from inside and protect us against the pillagers. So first, we're going to place down a fat stack of bookshelves because knowledge. You just place a bro. They've been doing this all day, and normally I don't mind too much, but right now it's really irking me for some reason. Just like, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Farzy is crashing out right now. All right, bookshelf, and here, I don't know, because I want to put the map on like a table right here in the middle. So maybe here we can put like a custom map that we build with like blocks. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Hello, sir. We cool? We're not cool. So we're gonna make the Earth. Like, this is Africa, and that's America. Yeah, that's actually not the worst Earth. Then over here, we're gonna put the Nether, and here we're gonna do the End. And now all we gotta do is make our main map here on this cartography table. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's actually a lot of maps. Oh my goodness. Mr. Cartographer! Oh, you're not a cartographer. You're a librarian. Wrong guy for the job. But I know for a fact we can find the right guy in my villager trading hall. Who sells the maps? I think it'd be you with the monocle. Oh, empty map for 2 emeralds. What a steal. And now you give me that. Thank you. So basically, all I gotta do is just take out these maps and keep like scribbling out different areas of the land. So there's 1, 2. Whoa, that looks odd. 3. You guys get the gist. And I hope this fits. It does. Okay, there is our map, which for some reason makes our castle look really tiny, and now I'm kind of insecure about it, but you know what? It's fine. Map room complete. Next thing we built was a potion room containing netherwort farms, a bunch of potion brewing shelves, and some very cool mystical lighting. Then after that, we built a jail cell, which doesn't have a lot of purpose in a single player world. So for now, I'll just fill it with all the people who unsubscribed from my channel. Like this guy right here, he unsubscribed. I mean, I could also use this place for like intruders who get caught, but for now, it's just the pig. But all right, we are down to our final room, which is going to be an absolutely amazing one. But before that, I gotta take care of something really important. Last episode, I told you guys if the video hits 5,000 likes, I will make another Minecraft rap. And you guys absolutely smashed it, so enjoy. I be mining my diamonds all day and stacking my emeralds for the villager trades. Look at all the builds that Farzy just made. You know that guy in the suit don't play. I be building all the craziest things. No one can mess with me. I'm the king. Farzy makes farms and cities and planets. He can even build with ugly granite. Endermen don't want to look me in the eyes. Dragons are afraid to even fly by. I know the warden pretends to be blind because they all know that Farzy's that guy. Mobs near me are gonna regret it. Creepers and zombies, you best not forget it. I'm the best Minecrafter on the planet. If you've been on YouTube, you know Farzy once ran it. Wandering traders be cutting me deals, lighting my pores with flint and steel. I ain't afraid of no chicken jockey, and I'm being humble. This ain't even cocky. Roderick says to stay in school, but still hit the mines and find some jewels. Go craft some tools and some armor. Go build a village or be a farmer. You know what's the craziest part about this? I don't even like rapping. But it's okay, I'm the best in the world. Just don't show this to any girls. Actually, I don't even care. I got so many diamonds to spare. Minecraft World is doing well. Now go subscribe and hit the bell. Well, that was interesting. So that being said, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will have to complete a super hard parkour course over a giant lava lake. And I'm gonna do it in my hardcore world without any totem. Like the video. But getting back on track for this final room, we are going to build an armory. That way, if somehow a mob gets past my bodyguards, they'll be met with forcible diamond armor and swords. But of course, since our castle is gorgeous, I need the armor to follow suit. And that is where armor trims come in. If you guys are new here, this is my armor trim museum, and we're gonna take some of these trims and make some beautiful kingly armor. I mean, you can't go wrong with the silence armor trim. It's like the best and rarest one in the game. So I just gotta come here and duplicate this somehow. How do I even do that? Armor trim. Oh, I need diamonds and deep slate. That's expensive. But considering that I've used a lot of diamonds already today in the build, why don't we just go mine some fresh ones? Diamond mining montage. Ow. Or a fall damage montage. There we go again. This is a great montage so far. Ah! Oh, that's a zombie's shirt. Oh, I saw the blue in that thing. Why are diamonds so deceptive right now? Oh, I got a good feeling about this place. I can smell the diamonds in the air. Please, nobody clip that and use it out of context. Diamonds! I knew my nose wouldn't fail me. I'll take 6 right there, but I'm probably gonna need more than that, so... All right, I think I've explored everything this cave has to offer. So now the question is, how many armor trims can I make? We have 8 armor trims. And I think the best way to do this is just to do the chest plate and the leggings because it's like the biggest pieces. Wait, no! I just used the last armor trim of the hardest one to get in the game. Well, that's a project for a different day. You know what the craziest part about this is? I actually don't even think this trim looks good for the castle vibe. So I may have wasted many precious hours I'll never get back. But now I can confidently say the armory is complete. Which means after I get rid of all these ugly torches on the floor, we can officially say the entire interior of our castle is complete. So make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye.